Welcome back to our channel. We're going to talk about something today that could completely alter the way you store your goods. Have you ever wondered why certain foods go bad in the fridge in terms of flavor or texture? You're going to find out soon, though. Come along as we reveal 15 unexpected items that, if you want to maintain their flavor and freshness, should not be refrigerated. Why some foods should not be refrigerated. Refrigeration is a common practice when it comes to preserving food. It helps to slow down the growth of bacteria and extends the shelf life of perishable items. However, not all foods benefit from being stored in the refrigerator. In fact, some foods can undergo undesirable changes in texture, taste, and aroma when exposed to cold temperatures. One of the main reasons why certain foods should not be refrigerated is due to their sensitivity to cold temperatures. For example, tomatoes tend to lose their flavor and become mealy when stored in the refrigerator. On the other hand, some foods, like onions and potatoes, can become soft and develop a sweet taste when refrigerated. The unique characteristics of these foods can be best preserved at room temperature. The benefits of preserving flavor and freshness. Preserving the flavor and freshness of foods is essential for creating delicious meals. When foods are stored properly, their natural flavors are enhanced, and their nutritional value is maintained. By avoiding refrigeration for certain foods, you can ensure that every bite is bursting with flavor. Furthermore, proper storage methods contribute to reducing food waste. When foods are stored correctly, they are less likely to spoil or go bad before their expiration dates. This not only saves money but also helps to reduce our environmental impact. By understanding which foods should not be refrigerated, you can make smarter choices when it comes to food storage and contribute to a more sustainable world. List of 15 foods that should not be refrigerated. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are a staple ingredient in many cuisines, known for their vibrant color and refreshing taste. Refrigerating tomatoes can cause them to lose their flavor and become mushy. Instead, store them at room temperature in a cool, dry place, away from direct sunlight. Potatoes. Potatoes are a versatile vegetable that can be used in a variety of dishes. Refrigerating potatoes can lead to a change in texture and taste. Instead, store them in a cool, dark place, such as a pantry or cellar, to prevent sprouting and maintain their freshness. Onions. Onions are a staple in savory dishes, providing depth and flavor. Refrigerating onions can make them soft and develop a sweet taste. Instead, store them in a cool, dry place with good air circulation, such as a mesh bag or a hanging basket. Avocados. Avocados are a beloved fruit, rich in healthy fats and a key ingredient in guacamole. Refrigerating avocados can delay the ripening process and affect their texture and flavor. Instead, store unripe avocados at room temperature until they are ripe, and then consume or refrigerate if necessary. Bananas. Bananas are a popular fruit, enjoyed as a snack or added to smoothies and desserts. Refrigerating bananas can cause the skin to turn black, but the fruit inside remains perfectly edible. Instead, keep bananas at room temperature and separate them if you want to slow down the ripening process.
Citrus fruits.
Citrus fruits, such as oranges, lemons, and limes, are packed with vitamin C and add a refreshing flavor to dishes. Refrigerating citrus fruits can dry them out and affect their taste. Instead, store them at room temperature and refrigerate only if you want to extend their shelf life. Bread. Bread is a staple in many households, enjoyed fresh or toasted. Refrigerating bread can cause it to become stale and lose its softness. Instead, store bread in a cool, dry place, such as a bread box or a pantry, to maintain its texture and freshness. Coffee. Coffee is a beloved beverage worldwide, known for its rich aroma and bold flavor. Refrigerating coffee can cause it to absorb moisture and odors from the refrigerator. Instead, store coffee beans or grounds in an airtight container at room temperature to preserve their flavor and aroma. Honey. Honey is a natural sweetener, cherished for its unique taste and numerous health benefits. Refrigerating honey can cause it to crystallize and become thick. Instead, store honey in a cool, dark place to maintain its natural consistency and flavor. Olive oil. Olive oil is a staple ingredient in Mediterranean cuisine, prized for its distinct flavor and health benefits. Refrigerating olive oil can cause it to solidify and lose its aroma. Instead, store olive oil in a cool, dark place to preserve its flavor and maintain its liquid form. Garlic. Garlic is a flavorful bulb that adds depth to a wide range of dishes. Refrigerating garlic can cause it to sprout and develop a rubbery texture. Instead, store garlic in a cool, dry place with good air circulation, such as a mesh bag or a ceramic container. Melons. Melons, such as watermelon and cantaloupe, are juicy fruits enjoyed during the summer months. Refrigerating whole melons can affect their flavor and texture. Instead, store uncut melons at room temperature and refrigerate only after they have been cut. Apples. Apples are a crunchy and refreshing fruit, perfect for snacking or baking. Refrigerating apples can cause them to become mealy and lose their crispness. Instead, store apples in a cool, dark place, away from other fruits, to maintain their texture and flavor. Stone fruits. Stone fruits, including peaches, plums, and cherries, are juicy and fragrant fruits that signify the arrival of summer. Refrigerating stone fruits can cause them to become mealy and lose their natural sweetness. Instead, store ripe stone fruits at room temperature and refrigerate only if you want to prolong their shelf life. Peanut butter. Peanut butter is a popular spread enjoyed on toast, in sandwiches, or as an ingredient in various recipes. Refrigerating peanut butter can cause it to become hard and difficult to spread. Instead, store peanut butter in a cool, dry place to maintain its smooth and creamy consistency. Tips for storing and preserving these foods. Now that you know which foods should not be refrigerated, let's explore some tips for storing and preserving them to ensure maximum flavor and freshness. Properly store these foods in cool, dry places away from direct sunlight or sources of heat. Separate fruits that release ethylene gas, such as bananas and apples, from other produce to prevent premature ripening. Avoid storing these foods near strong-smelling ingredients, as they can absorb odors easily. Check these foods regularly for any signs of spoilage or decay, and discard if necessary. Consume these foods within their respective shelf lives to ensure optimal taste and quality. Common misconceptions about refrigeration. There are several common misconceptions about refrigeration that have led people to store certain foods in the refrigerator unnecessarily. Let's debunk these misconceptions and shed light on the truth. Misconception 1. All fruits and vegetables should be refrigerated. While it is true that many fruits and vegetables benefit from refrigeration, there are exceptions. As discussed earlier, some fruits and vegetables undergo undesirable changes in texture and flavor when refrigerated. Misconception 2. Refrigeration extends the shelf life of all foods. While refrigeration can extend the shelf life of perishable items, it is not suitable for all foods. Some foods, such as bread and certain fruits, can become stale or lose their flavor when stored in the refrigerator. Misconception 3. Cold temperatures prevent all bacterial growth. While refrigeration helps to slow down the growth of bacteria, it does not eliminate it entirely. Proper food handling and storage practices, such as washing fruits and vegetables and storing them at the correct temperature, are equally important for food safety. Proper food storage is essential for preserving the flavor and freshness of ingredients. By understanding which foods should not be refrigerated and adopting alternative storage methods, you can ensure that your meals are always bursting with flavor. Remember to store these foods in cool, dry places, away from direct sunlight or sources of heat, and check them regularly for any signs of spoilage. By taking these simple steps, you can enjoy the full potential of these 15 foods and contribute to a more sustainable world. Happy cooking!